What's going on, everyone? HueFin News coming at you with another daily cryptocurrency market analysis. Today is September the 18th, 2017, and we forecasted this up move that we saw today on September the 15th, 2017. Now, I'm going to post that video in the description of this video, and I want you guys to check it out, how we said that the cryptocurrencies were moving higher on that day. And if you guys would have taken or acknowledged the video and how accurate we were to where the market was going to touch for some of these cryptocurrencies, then you guys would have been highly profitable on today. With that being said, you guys can tell by the market cap that $139 billion is coming back into the market, a far cry from 123 billion that we've seen over the last couple of days. And as well, you can see that 5,520 markets is where these cryptocurrencies are being traded on a regular basis. Now, before we get started, we got to give you guys our disclaimer. We are not investment advisors, nor are we trying to give you guys investment advice. We are just simply giving you guys the news according to the charts, because if you guys have not noticed over the last videos that we posted on this channel, the market is a language, and that is how it is being interpreted here at this channel. Once you understand these price bars and the volume and its magnitudes and what it all entails, you too will also be able to forecast and predict precisely where the market is going to go. Now let's go ahead and check a look at this website, this cryptocurrency market capitalization website, and let's see exactly what happened today in the cryptocurrency market. And also, for the new subscribers, before I go to the website, I want to tell you guys that we have placed timestamps in the description of these videos so you guys could save your time and go straight to that specific cryptocurrency that you're more worried about and see what the analysis is for that particular cryptocurrency. Now, on yesterday, you guys knew that I didn't give you guys an analysis for some of the cryptocurrencies because yesterday was a trial run bar, and that we couldn't give you guys an analysis unless we have a confirmation on whether or not the buyers were successful in consuming all of the selling that was occurring on yesterday. But I did give you guys a clue, and if you guys were paying attention to my words, I said it was a positive sign to see that the volume on yesterday was very, very light, and that was an indication that the market has dried up on its selling. So that's why the market moved higher today. So without further ado, let's go ahead and see these cryptocurrencies. So checking out Bitcoin, you guys can see that they're up 12.46%. They have now breaking past the $4,000 area, that area that we said was going to possibly act as resistance. We'll look at that daily price chart and see exactly where we think they will be heading next. Ethereum also has a double-digit gain today at 15.27. Bitcoin Cash is now at 12.70%. That's how much they are up today. Ripple was up 5.67, still trading below 20 cents. Looking at Litecoin, you guys can see that they're up 13.39%, which is now a positive gain. They're back at that area that we mentioned that Litecoin would be trading around $55. And then checking out Dash, they are up 7%. Last trade was at $331.71. IOTA is now cracking that 60 cents area, which is also a positive sign for them as well, up 20.71%. And also looking at now, they're up 19.74. Then go ahead and looking at Monero, up 6.41%. And then Ethereum Classic is still around, hovering at $11. Up 17.34%. So a lot of these cryptocurrencies have had a positive day today. There's been one that has been waiting on for the last 2 trading days, as the market was just moving sideways, and we just knew that the next day especially after we've seen these trial runs, that the market will either make a direction either higher or lower. So let's go ahead and check out and see where is the probability of these cryptocurrency heading to next. As always, we start out with Bitcoin. You guys can see that they're up 11.36%. That last trade was at $4,085.80. So let's see. So we forecasted Bitcoin to hit that $4,000 area. Today's bar has given us a push to go up bar. So obviously that tells us that there is higher prices in the future for Bitcoin. So now let's see where the probability for them to at least go to. Definitely, it looked like $4,200 is within grasp. And we only say that that might be the next area that they would touch due to the fact that we have this particular bar here on the 28th of August. And you guys can see how the open and closes of these trading days, how the market came around that $4,200 area. So we're expecting Bitcoin to continue to move higher and at least touch, I didn't say close, I said touch, $4,200 area mark. And if we still get precursors of strength, which is highly probable, the next area will definitely be $4,400 with no question. So Bitcoin is still forecasted to move higher. First area is going to be that 4,200 area. Then once that takes that out, then 4,400 is definitely in line next for Bitcoin. Now just pay attention to the bar and where it closed. There's a little stockpile that came into the market. Okay. So the market may close a little lower tomorrow. It's a very slim possibility that that can happen. Just want to tell you guys that that is what signifies of why that bar closed lower than the high of today's bar. But we still had this wide spread. So obviously there was a lot of push to move this particular price higher for Bitcoin. And it's a very strong bar. So we're looking for them to move higher. So next on to Ethereum. So looking at Ethereum, they are up 14.69%. Last trade was at $297.03. So Ethereum is now back into the area of trading from the open and close of these particular bars, right? So now the range for Ethereum would be $280 if it was to move lower, and $320. So that is the range for Ethereum going forward until it breaks either of those two ranges, 280 and 320. So look towards that. Now, since this bar is a push to go up, we still have a lot of precursors of strength behind the background that allows us to say that Ethereum will continue to move higher and especially hit that $320 area. If not 320, then let's try the high of September's 12th bar, which was 316. So that's where we're looking for Ethereum to move to next. So now let's go ahead and check out Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash is up 10.51%. Last trade was at $489.54. So Bitcoin Cash didn't necessarily give us that major push to go up bar that Ethereum and Bitcoin did, but the market did close higher than the last 3 trading days, which is a positive sign that it is going to be trading in a different price range. Now we're looking for Bitcoin Cash to trade around the low of these 2 bars, right? It looks like it still has a lot more upward movement to get to, and it could possibly, very possibly, go to that $520 area. That's the next area of upward movement that we're expecting Bitcoin Cash to go to. And if $520 is too, and you still get precursors of strength around that $520, then it will definitely go to that $560 area, because we have a lot of bars that came down and touched around that area. So that would be our next area. So we're looking for 520 and then 560 on the way higher. Now, if we get any more weakness within Bitcoin Cash, then definitely 440 is in this future. And then if not that, come to the low of these two bars, which was around $400. So look for that as well. So that's the area range we're looking for Bitcoin Cash. Now, we still have this strength in the background for this particular cryptocurrency. So it's likely that Bitcoin Cash will continue to move higher in the long term. We got stockpile on this bar as well. So a lot of these cryptocurrencies was given a stockpile. So the market may not just shoot up tomorrow. You know, you have to be patient in this game in order to make your profits. But definitely we're looking for Bitcoin Cash to move higher. So now let's go ahead and check out Ripple. So looking at Ripple, you guys can see that they're up 6.95%. Last trade was around 19 cents. And Ripple didn't necessarily move as much. It just barely broke through the highs of the 15th of September and as well as the 16th of September. So, but the VAR is a very strong bar for the market to close towards the high of this bar. So Ripple definitely has some upward momentum still in its future. So we're looking for it to at least hit 20 cents. And then if the market is still strong, 21 is the next area that we're looking for. So we're looking for Ripple to also move higher in the short term. It might even move higher on tomorrow to that 20 cents area, but then it might come down a little from there. But it should definitely go and touch that 20 cents area. So now let's go ahead and check out Litecoin. So Litecoin is up 10.33%. That last trade was at $56.49. And now you guys can see that it is now back into that area of support. So we're looking for Litecoin to continue to move higher. Okay, because the market was trading right around that area of support. I'm trying to get it right. And now it was able to successfully break through this area of support. So now you guys can see that the market is now past the area of resistance that it was acting as back around July 4th and the 5th, and the market shot down from there. The market broke through it on the 27th of August, and now the market is trading right around that area again. We're looking for Litecoin to continue to move higher, but we do have stockpile on today's bar, so you guys can see that close. It's not towards that high. The market actually closed lower, which tells us that there were sellers in the market today. So the market may trend a little sideways on tomorrow, but definitely expect Litecoin to move higher, possibly to this low of this bar of the September 5th, which was around $60. So another $4 could be highly probable for Litecoin to come and trade at. So we're looking for Litecoin to at least move to that area around $60. Granted, tomorrow might be a sideways day, so just be patient, because like I said, stockpile, which is a precursor of weakness, can actually keep the market from trading sideways to lower. But definitely we have strength on these two bars, so we're expecting them to at least hit $60. So now let's check out Dash. So you guys can see that Dash is up 7.23%. Last trade was at $335.98. And we knew automatically that Dash was going to move higher. You heard on our video yesterday that this bar was a definite precursor of strength and that the market would be moving higher. And it is still forecasted for it to move higher. But granted, we have stockpile on today's bar. So the market, I'm looking forward to at least hit these areas to where business was occurring on the open and close. And that is around like $350. So another $20 Dash could be moving higher. Even though stockpile is on today's bar, I still think the momentum is still behind this up move within Dash for it to at least come to $350. So we're expecting them to move higher. So now let's check out Neo. Neo is up 5.84%. Last trade was at $20.90. Looking at the daily, so we have strength within Neo on today's date, right? Volume came in, volume was light on yesterday. The spread on this bar is almost commensurate with the same on this one, and the volume is extremely heavy. So what does that entail? As you guys can see, on the 16th of September, you have some stockpile that came in and the market closed lower. So Neo could definitely possibly move sideways. That is our analysis for Neo, is for them to trade sideways to possibly a little lower for the fact that we have all this volume and the market didn't move that far. So we're expecting, and then we have this stockpile occurring on this particular day as well, which try to push the market down. So we're looking for Neo just to trade sideways because it's going to run across some more stockpile as it tries to move higher, and the market seems as if it's just not ready to do that right now. So expect it to move sideways. That is our analysis. So let's check out Ethereum Classic. Ethereum Classic is up 9.38% right here, trading at $12.13, which is a very good day. Expect Ethereum Classic to at least come and hit that area resistance, $13 area soon. Okay. We have stockpile come on today. The volume is high. The spread, the high of today's bar didn't even go through the highs of the September 15th and the 16th. So the market is still trading within the range of these 2 days. So the market didn't necessarily break out into a new price area. So it is very possible for Ethereum Classic to trade sideways. But long term, we're expecting them to at least come and test that $13 area. So now let's check out Monero. So Monero is up 7.54%. Last trade was at $101.92. So we still have stockpile with Monero. Market didn't go as far as Bitcoin and Ethereum today, but the market did close higher than yesterday, which is fantastic. But we would like to see it break through the highs of September 15th and the 16th. That is one thing that we would definitely like to see. But we still have strength. I mean, the market closed higher. The trial run bar we had on yesterday was confirmed today because the market closed higher. So Monero is looking forward to move higher. And if that is going to be the case, we're looking for 110 now as the next area for Monero to touch. But granted, we do have that stockpile, and we got to be observant of that fact that stockpile was on today's bar. So the market can trade sideways and lower on tomorrow. Okay. So I just want to continue to tell you guys that. But long term, Monero is looking to trade to at least $110. Okay. And it's probable that it would touch it. Okay. I want you guys to understand that when I give you guys a price area, I'm expecting it to at least touch that area. I'm not saying that it's going to close there. I'm saying that the market will at least move up to that price area and touch it. Now, if we get precursors of weakness on that same bar, then the market will definitely close lower. Okay, so you just got to be watchful in your own particular trade and see exactly when do you want to get out of it. But we're still looking forward to move higher towards 110 because we don't see precursors of weakness within Monero right now. But one thing that we would definitely be positive of is if it was able to break through these highs, and we didn't get that. So a little part of us is saying that the market may trade sideways on tomorrow, but we're still looking for it to hit 110. So like I said, that's all we got for today. That's what we do. We give you guys the language as it speaks to us on a daily basis on what is going to be the likely move of these cryptocurrencies. And it's powerful. I mean, the indicators that a lot of individuals use is reactatory to an event already occurring, right? But we're forecasting, we're predicting the likely movement of these cryptocurrencies. Now, is it 100%? No, it's not, because the interpretation of these bars is where the mistakes occur. The market language, the price bars and the volume is always right. Now it's going to come on the individual who looks at these price bars and volume to actually dictate the correct path of these cryptocurrencies. And as you guys can see over our last couple of videos, our interpretation has been on point and it's been very accurate. So with that being said, that's all we got for today. I'm gonna put that video of us stating that these cryptocurrencies was going to move higher 2 days ago. From September 15th, we mentioned and we gave you guys these price areas of where we think these cryptocurrencies were going to go, and a lot of them went straight there today. So check out that video as well, just to give you guys more proof that this is where the understanding and the knowledge of the market needs to be. You got to learn this language. This powerful. All right, so that's all I got for today. You guys have a wonderful day, and I get up with you guys later. Okay, you have a good one.